Well, welcome back everybody to the channel. Today is part 2 of the flooring in our campervan conversion. So make sure you check out part 1 so you see us do the insulation, the joists and the OSB flooring. Bit too long of a video to make it into one. This is a second part for you guys where we're going to put the LINO down today. And this LINO is 56 years old. Yes, you read the title right. It's 56-year-old LINO that my granddad had left over from when he fitted out his kitchen back in the 60s, late 60s. So yeah, this has been sitting in this shed for 56 years, not been used a day. We're finally going to put it to use. We wanted to have a nice like wooden LINO, just like the boat. We kept saying mini olive, but this has saved a load of money. The only problem is with it, it's not 8 foot wide, it's only 4 foot wide, or sorry, 6 foot wide. It's only 4 foot wide. So that means we need to make a join now. It's about 20 odd foot long, so we've got plenty of stuff to do it with. But yeah, we're going to have a little join. You won't see most of the join because most of it will be underneath stuff anyway. So it's not really a problem, but it's a bit of an acquired taste, this LINO, and Mum likes it. I quite like it. Dad doesn't really like it at all. But the carpet we've got from Grandad as well, which is like 40 years old, that kind of goes with the LINO. So yeah, it's going to be like a bit of a bluey, whitey sort of fit out the van. So let's get on. This is 56-year-old LINO. No word of lie. This is leftover LINO from when Grandad refitted out his kitchen back in the 70s. And it is extremely heavy and probably much better quality than nowadays LINO. And yeah, it's not wood. I said to Mum, you want it to look like olive, you want to have a nice wood LINO. But yeah, again, saved us half a lot of money there. That is 4 foot by about 20 foot, I think, or something like that. So we've got enough to do that. We have to make a join though, because obviously the van is 6 foot wide. So there will have to be a join, and that's what we have these trims for. These trims are the join the ply to the carpet on the side, and also I think we've got a bit in here to join the floor, the LINO together there. Last bits of floor that we haven't done is this bit here and that bit there. The problem was we had no support over here because this metal bar is lower down. We can't put a bit of wood in because there's no space, so we needed thinner wood. And I found a bit of this on the boat, and I was like, that might work. And long and behold, it has. So there we go. That'll be our support for this part of the floor. Just need to go get some more of this. Then I can cut this last little bit here and maybe do that last little bit over there. Or might just leave that because it's a tiny gap. But this is mainly the last little bit. Right, 4.5 wide. 25.5 at the shortest. 28.5 at the longest. Right, so there it is. All traced out. Time to cut. It's going to be the fun part. So, moment of truth. Okay, where have I messed up here then? I've miscalculated something, haven't I? Looks like I'm a couple of inches out. Oh, bugger. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not the perfect length or perfect by any means. I really need to work on my measuring skills. But it's wedged in there. I did get the width perfectly right. Just one thing. And I didn't have to screw that down because I've hammered that in there and it's completely wedged up against this plastic. It ain't going anywhere. I'm trying my best to try and cut a piece that fits perfectly in there. It's going to be difficult. So it's 4.5 wide. Right over there. That should be our bit. Alright, so that's that bit done. I had to trim a little bit off it so I could wedge in there. That really doesn't matter because there's going to be a big piece of trim along here, covering that up. And this will be a chair anyway, so you won't see any of this. So obviously before we put this flooring down, we've got to make sure the surface is flat, there's nothing on it, just clean it up. And also we need to lay this lino out because it's been rolled up like that for 56 years. So we need to lay it out and then leave it for a couple of days and let it just go flat. Yeah. "56-year-old lino, everybody."
I love it.
It is nice pattern, but it's not wood.
It used to be in my dad's kitchen like 50 odd years ago. Dad's watching this, he'll probably say, "Oh, it's a lot easier way to do it than this time."
Yeah.
56 years ago.
Yeah, finally being used.
It's not been used.
This is probably the last one at the production they made.
It's not been used. This is just over from when Dad done his kitchen job.
Trouble is, it's only bloody 4 foot, not 6 foot. Right, so it's been a couple of days now and Dad's back from work, so we can get on with doing this lino. Yeah, it's 56 years old, so it's going to be a little hard to work with. It's a bit thicker than most. So we've got a good old Stanley knife, we've got loads of blades of it, and we just need to cut it around all the curves and stuff, especially the wheel arch in the van. It's time to put this flooring down. What do you think of the lino?
I don't know comment.
He doesn't really like it. We wanted it to look like mini olive, but Mum has her way. 56-year-old lino. So we are, yeah, this is it's only 4 foot wide. This end will have Mum's bed, bathroom, cupboards for the kitchen, and Dad's bed. So we're gonna put the big piece this end, and then I was gonna have the countertops as 1.5 foot. Oh my god, he's starting without me. There. 1.5 foot, but maybe I'll make him 2 foot. We'll see. So you don't see the join. This man waits for no one. God's sake!
What was that?
The phone just flipped out the bloody tripod.
Did you witness it?
Huh?
Did you witness the
Yeah.
flame?
So that doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be like trim all over that wheel arch anyway. Wheel arch probably be boxed in.
It's really thick.
It's good quality because things were built better back then.
That's it.
So we cut round the wheel arch. It went as best as you'd expect from us. But it doesn't really matter. Like I say, it'll be trim. So let's see it anyway. Thought he knocked over his coffee then goes in.
This is really awkward because I can't see. Right.
Too thick for it here. Look, give me a bulkhead going here guys, so I'm gonna cut this anyway.
Fuck's sake. How did that happen to you? I think the wood's too thick. This wood's too thick, you can't get a cut.
It's gonna get. Now I should be able to. Right, so now I take this back up because I didn't think when we put this down, I don't know why. But yeah.
Well, it's just 2 steps forward and 5 steps back.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got a cut.
To measure it from that line there, and we'll use that to go up against the wall.
It's 22.5 inches from this piece of liner to the wall, but we're going to add a couple of inches just in case.
You can go, if it's precisely 22.5, go 22.5 because then it will give us a straight line then against the wall.
I ain't risking it. I'll go 23 maybe.
Yeah, but it's going to be difficult to cut it once it's in place. Just measure it again. Precisely measure it. Because then that'll make it easier if we cut it exact.
Just over 20.
Do it in centimetres. It's more precise.
57.5 centimetres.
So 57 then, because you want a little gap along the wall, don't you? You've got the wires and everything, so 57 centimetres then. And then we've got a straight edge then, haven't we? Rather than trying to cut it while it's all lining up against
You're the one who suggested to do that.
Oh yeah, but then I thought to myself, well,
What a wonderful one.
you have to do it to that bit of metal. You've done it at 57, haven't you?
Yeah, 57 centimetres.
Pardon? Okay. Can you go all the way along? Or?
I don't know.
Oh. That's come out a bit there.
It's got a bulge in it.
Keep going down. Do you meet that? Whatever way you find comfortable.
funny, guys. He was about to cut it over the other liner. Like I said, the other liner is below you. Alright. Can you do it? Or
I've got my line here, look.
Yeah. Here you go.
It's come off now. It went off a bit there. That's the bit. Now, you separate from up there and then take the top bit up here and set. You should have the perfect straight bit against the other straight bit. You might have to blow some of that off the floor because otherwise it won't stick down. There'll be lumps underneath.
Yeah, no, could we just put it there, see?
Alright.
It needs to go above.
Can't it because of the cables in the way. Yeah.
Oh, that's alright. Because you can barely see where it joins. It's here. And a lot of these things do line up. But some of them don't, which is weird.
Well, we've put it into place to line up, but... No. Cut the wire. Dust.
God. I don't know why you're getting so stressed about that. 'Cause it's gonna be
Oh, it's going to be
covered up anyway.
Up and hidden and whatever. We have to trim a little bit more off because it's puckered. It's hard work, it's so thick, isn't it?
So now the lino's all cut to shape, we need to stick it down. We don't need to stick it all down because it's heavy, and Grandad says just do the corners because he knows what he's on about. And with us standing on it over time, it's going to go flat anyway, and with all the fixings and furniture. So yeah, it just needs a little bit of a stick down on the corners just to keep it in place for now. So this we used contact adhesive, but as you'll see that didn't go so well. And in the end we used a grip fill. We've got trim, fix adhesive, some left over.
So you've got a little bulge here, so you want to do... have to lift it from your side. So you want to do a patch along here and along there. Right, now do that bit, that little bit, quick, do that little bit. That's it.
Stuck.
Oh, that seems better, that
Yeah.
make.
It's a lot better. Right.
Go for another helping.
Jesus.
Yep, that's the trouble. Wood soaks it up.
Didn't even work, guys.
Where's the scissors then? Fabric, but we haven't got enough of this anyway to do the whole lino today, so just do what we can and then...
It doesn't matter because it's going to be screwed down in places anyway. Things on top of it, screwing it down, holding it down anyway. So this grit feels worked a bit better.
I'll just walk along that. Get the air out. Once this grip fell down, I've actually got moving as well, so. You want to do the middle then? Yeah. Should have got another one, only $3.50 each these things. It used to be a lot more expensive than that. It's come right down in price, grip fill.
That's about the only thing that has. Now we compact it.
It's not grip fill, it's really thick, so you just got to get the air out of it, and it's alright. Well, I don't think that'll go anywhere once that sets. To this, just a little tiny bit, because we've got to use as much as we can, not.
What?
Try and get it closer to the edge.
Okay.
Because you.
Right, so just put the hose back in and the 240 cable. As you can see, I tried to push it up against the wheel arch. There'll be a bit of trim here which will push it back into that hole like that. There'll be a box sort of thing on top of the wheel arch that will come up to out to there, and there'll be a little hole, and that'll be underneath cupboards and everything anyway. So it doesn't really matter that it runs above floor. Right, so that is it. That is the flooring all done. It's not quite done. Needs some skirting and a little bit of that brass strip where the join is, but we can't do that at the moment until all the furniture and everything's in place, so we know exactly where it's going to go. But for now, the floor is effectively finished. LINO's down, the installation's down, the OSB's down, the joists are down. So yeah, overall it went pretty well, and the floor's down, it's solid. It does creak in a few places, but that's to be expected with so many joins. But I think we'll make it work. We'll come up with like a little a white and a blues and a wood sort of theme in there, a bit like a seaside theme. So yeah, that's it. Hope you all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.